Hey everybody, welcome to URENUF.life. As you can see, a beautiful sunset behind me. Let me let you take a look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm coming to you live from DeCoven Park in Littleton, Centennial area, Colorado. What I want to do is try to record several videos to follow up on a podcast that I made in 2020 called URENUF.life. That's the new podcast, the new effort, and it will be a series of YouTube videos. The old podcast was called Man in Many Roles Podcast. Everybody listening to this video, watching it, is a self, a son or daughter, a child. Many of us are siblings. Some of us are parents. We have a lot of different roles. And so what I want to do is just welcome you here. After doing the 2020 podcast and about 77 episodes, I realized I have a real love for interviewing and listening to stories and bringing all my experience to connect with guests. On this effort called URENUF.life, what I want to do is offer not the how, that was Man in Many Roles, how to live well, but in this podcast, what? What is the good advice? What is the very best advice I could give you if you were a loved one of mine, if you were a friend of mine, if you're a son or a daughter of mine? And so to kick off the channel, I think one of the best lessons I've learned is do it now, or you'll end up having to do it later, and it'll be harder. So whether it's in administration, whether it is in life, chores at home, whether you live alone or with some friends, whether you live with no kids or your significant other, do it now. If it comes to mind and you can get it done, do it now. You don't want to let do it now drive you crazy. But typically the problem isn't that we do too much. The problem is that we avoid, especially if you're a man like me, if you're busy. So yeah, we definitely need to prioritize. But what I have found is that if you don't do it now, you will pay, and you will pay with interest. It'll be much harder. So I'm looking to my side because I have my dog Cha-Cha here. Let's say hi to Cha-Cha. Hey, Cha-Cha, come here. Cha-Cha. Say hi. Cha-Cha is super excited to see the doggy. Look at that right there. That sunset is beautiful. I know you can't see me very well, but did you really think that you would get to watch a YouTube video and not have the guy say, smash the subscribe button, like, hit the little alarm bell, comment? I really would like you to comment, what do you tend to avoid? And how does it feel at the beginning of leaning into the thing that you're avoiding? And what are the things that get you stuck when you do actually get started and then you hit the, oh fudge moment where you're stuck? So please do comment below. Enjoy the sunset, OMG. And please keep coming back to URENUF.life. Please keep commenting what you would like wisdom on, and I will go and do my best to either collect the wisdom, remember the good advice that I got, or read a book about it. Maybe you have a book to share too. Please comment, please like, please subscribe so that more and more folks could live in a way that says, I am enough. So that was classic. As I'm recording, it's a beautiful day, beautiful sunset as you can see here. I'll probably have to record here again. And little kid comes down the hill and wants to check out the area where I'm hanging out. There's a Shakespeare stage over here. I really want to encourage you my very best advice at over 50 years old is get it done now. If there's some story you're telling yourself about why you shouldn't do it, you should interrogate that story. You should probably not give in to that. Take a deep breath, breathe through it, but don't let the later win. There's just too many people that I have read about, that I've heard about, that I've known, that waited too long. And so if we wait on the little things, we're probably going to wait on the bigger things or the more emotionally charged things. So my best advice for you is get after it now. If you find yourself getting after too many things too quickly, there's probably something else going on, a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of anxiety maybe. And if it comes to creativity, there's a reason why you're having such a hard time doing it now, and it's because it's vulnerable. It's hard to be vulnerable, but I want to encourage you and remind you, vulnerable is only hard until you get through the first maybe 10 seconds. Once you're rolling, you're rolling. Getting after something you really need to get done is only hard for the initial part. And maybe 2 or 3 other stops where you just hit that frustrating thing where you have 3 holes and only 2 bolts, where you need to define something, you need to understand something, and you're not there yet. Google can help out with that. But when it comes to not having the physical stuff that we need, we can ask around, find it. If we get really creative, we can make it. But the important thing is to lean in and do the thing, whatever the thing is. The thing that's been dogging you, the thing that's been after you, the thing that you're thinking of right now because it just bothers you that you have to keep thinking about it. I think in addition to doing it now, it's really important to figure out how to do nothing. How to not fill up the space with words. How to not fill up the day with entertainment or whatever game is your pleasure. It's important to breathe. It's important to take a breath mindfully, frequently. And I really think it's important to guard silence. So as much as you're going to hear me share advice on this channel, you're also going to hear me talk a whole lot about presence, breathing, mindfulness. It came up so often as I was asking people on the Man in Many Roles podcast how to live well. Ultimately, what people were saying was to be present, to be mindful. That actually brings more joy. But in the moment, it feels hard to resist and not do the thing that we want to do. I'm appealing to you to listen to the wisdom of do it now and learn how to do nothing more frequently. Nothing but breathe. Nothing but be present. I think it'll bless your life. I really want to thank you for tuning in to the URENUF.life channel. And what hopefully we'll do is get about a video per week out and chop it up into daily episodes. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. Hopefully it'll be just enough. I don't want to cause you to go into a 3-hour YouTube hole. I just really want to offer some content that is wise and helpful. And by no means am I saying I've got a corner on the wisdom market. I'm simply hoping that you will live a little better, that you will enjoy your life and your relationships more because you realize that you are enough, that you are loved. Thanks for tuning in.